I don't know what you're doing. You're just throwing up all. Hello and welcome back to episode 16 of our Rimworld playthrough. We are currently building, or going to be building, a frightening construction for Owen to join. So we have these monument markers, and it's a very small monument. Looks like it has a couple of doors. This could be in a really nice out-of-the-way place. Honestly, even put it down here. There's a cool little place for it, potentially. I'm not sure if I would like that spot, though. I do like the idea of putting it somewhere a little bit out of the way, and maybe even in a place that could eventually sort of build a temple around this monument. Let's think about putting it right up here. Thinking about being in line with this, maybe. We'll put it right here for now. And we'll get started. I believe we do already have the sufficient material to make that. Crucius has a break wrist, intense pain, ravenously hungry. We're hot. We have food poisoning. Our people are not happy. We still have this heat wave going on, so it's still rather uncomfortable. I may have celebrated a little bit too early by bringing everyone outside and back to work. It would probably be a good idea to keep them where the air conditioning is, and I do really need to prioritize this vent, which is what I am doing by having Crucius do some mining. But Crucius is going very slowly because our pain is severe. We're passing out because of the heat stroke and the malnutrition. I don't know what you're doing. You're just throwing up all over the things you're mining, and you didn't... Oh, okay, we've passed out. So we need to now rescue our friend who's about to have a huge break. Fortunately, you'll be doing fine. You'll get a good sleep. You need to eat because you're getting malnourished. Go to the table at the very least. Oh, you can't even make it to the table without vomiting. That is great. Well, we're now recovering from the food poisoning. We also have our psychoid plants that are growing. We're going to need to get more because Crucius has that dependency. So that potential piece has been solved. We're going to prioritize working on this vent. The child is going to be bringing in, hopefully, enough materials. Not being very efficient with that. Nevertheless, that is completed. That means we can close this door, which is great. And we can potentially start looking at making this. We're going to do some limestone here. And we'll do... What's another material? Do we just want to make the whole thing out of limestone? We're going to make the whole thing out of limestone. That seems fine. It's what we have. It's what we're going to use. It goes with the rest of our limestone. We can potentially incorporate this into some sort of frightening temple. It is a frightening construction. A hall of 2 cells. Terrifying. So Vega's going to make short work of that. We have our 5-year-old. I've been calling Rena a 4-year-old, but Rena's had a birthday. Wonderful. Tattered apparel. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. You are probably able to equip that once again. So you're going to go clean that patch of dirt and grab your revolver. Now head to bed. Things are feeling much better. Next on the list, we have a cowboy hat with 2 work left. That is excellent. We have some tattered apparel. What kind of apparel is tattered? We have pants that are probably a couple of threads. So we also want to make some pants. Ooh. Royal Ascent. Excellent. One thing I'm going to do right now is make a limestone shelf. And what we're going to do with this shelf is we're going to clear all the storage except for apparel. And the apparel that we allow here, we're going to leave it like that for now. We're not going to allow tainted. We're not going to allow bio-coated. And we're only going to allow things that are 90 to 100 hit points of any quality. And what we're going to do here is we're going to do until we have one of each. And for the details, we're going to look. Can I change this to, well, once this is built, we might change that. My goal ultimately is to make it so we always have a couple of pants and a couple of t-shirts lying around. And we will always build them as we need them, and colonists will be able to just get rid of their old stuff. We also are going to make a smelter, or a, I forget what it's called, but we're going to make a crematorium. And that'll be a good thing. So now that this is built, am I able to look in dumping stockpile? I can't. I guess this is technically not a stockpile. I need to make a stockpile for that. So I'm not going to do that for now. Everybody's idle. Missing blueprints. I need to make floors. Well. Place blueprints. Perfect. Who's idle? Reina and Crucius. Well, you are not able to do much. That's fine. You two are allowed to be idle. Hopefully you're not. We don't have enough limestone blocks. We're missing limestone chunks. I have a job for you. 2 friends. Do that. You're allowed to go wherever you will. So go grab me some limestone, and that will allow Hammer to be productive. I have too much marble in here. We could probably make a build to make some marble blocks until we have 70. That would allow us to use them. Your meditation is sufficient. Please prioritize making this. Crucius, I understand you are having a terrible go of things. You're sweltering hot, you're tattered, you have an awful bedroom. Everything sucks. And the expectations are rising. Our people are no longer satisfied with the bare minimum. We are sufficiently set up that we have some basic expectations, I suppose. In terms of security, we have a new friend. I'm going to build a little bit of a defense here. So we have Owen. Owen is right here. Owen has pants, parka, shirt. Excellent. And Owen is our new cook. Let's be honest, 4 is pretty good. We also have a decent combatant with melee and a solid constructor and animal taming. We could think about starting a farm. That could be fun. Although animals are a lot of responsibility. One thing I do need to consider for right now is where am I going to put Owen? I'm running out of room. So Owen needs a bedroom. And that will be something that we will focus on in the next episode. We've recruited Owen. We built our frightening monument. Maybe for now we could even put Owen right in there. Just sleep on the floor in your monument. Either way, we will continue this another time. I'll have to think about expanding out the base. Are we going to build onto this? I think we might even start a new structure with new, more different living quarters. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.